Hello everyone, it's Carter from Wheel of Fire Alarms here, and I have reached 400 subscribers, which is pretty great. So today what we're going to do is we're going to be cooking a recipe from this newly published book by yours truly on 40 recipes that will most certainly set off the fire alarm. So today we're going to be making extra crispy Nebraska Crunchies. Ingredient number 1, a fully charged fire extinguisher. Just kidding. What we're actually going to do for this 400 subscriber special today is I'm going to show you guys how to get started collecting fire alarms if you guys want to start your own fire alarm collection. So people always ask me how I got started collecting fire alarms. Well, the answer is simple. I bought some fire alarms. So right here in front of me is all the alarms and exit signs that I've gotten from businesses in my local area, with the exception of the exit sign in Edwards Lamp. But so what you guys can do if you guys want to start fire alarm collecting is start local, is my advice to you. A great place to go is the Habitat for Humanity Restore. If you guys don't know what that is, it's basically a hardware store with materials that are used and have been donated, and all the profits from that go to helping families who have been affected by natural disasters such as tornadoes and stuff, and it's a really great organization, so I highly recommend supporting them. But there you will most likely find exit signs. That's where I've gotten these two exit signs here, and sometimes you'll even get lucky and find an alarm or two, like this Spectre Alert Classic I got from the Restore. And I know other people, I know Baltimore Alarms and Fans, for example, sometimes has some luck there with alarms. But I'm sure you guys, if you guys have a local Restore, definitely go check it out, because you may find some cool stuff. Second, I recommend junkyards. Junkyards are a great place to go for alarms, and I'm telling you. I went to this junkyard, and that's where I got these Overtime 2 Wheelock AS's, the panel, the black siren, the bell, and this other speaker here, and a device that's covered by paper, because I'm going to reveal that in the next system test. But as you can see, I got quite a bit of stuff from one junkyard, so definitely check out junkyards and salvage shops. Those are really great places to find. Third, little hole-in-the-wall shacks, such as this place here that I have pictured, sometimes has stuff. That's where I got the Simplex horn, the Simplex light plate, the Wheelock AS here, and the chevron. So sometimes you can find stuff there. And then last but not least, antique stores. Antique stores can vary depending on your location. I happen to be lucky and find these two things and the bell. However, antique stores tend to be pricey, so that's my one warning to you. And they usually have older things such as coated pull stations like these. So if you're looking for a rare one-of-a-kind device and you have a bigger pocket, then check out antique stores, but you may not find what you're looking for there. However, I did find an exit sign. You may find an exit sign or two. I found this in an antique store in North Carolina. And then I found this at an antique store in Berkeley, California, if you guys know where that is. So you find things, but it's not common to find things. You usually find things that are related to fire alarms, but not necessarily fire alarms themselves. So if you guys have cleared out your local businesses, a great place to go and get alarms as well is if you guys run into fire alarm installers themselves. So all these alarms here I've gotten from fire alarm installers that I've either run into or went to their office and asked if they had any old stock that they weren't going to use. So if you guys run into like the Simplex guy at the mall like I did, definitely go talk to him and tell him what you do. Say you collect fire alarms and that you're a fire alarm enthusiast, and ask him if he has any old stock that he's not going to use. And he may or he may not, or she may or she not. She may not. But that's how I got my simplex speaker strobe here. And these are relatively new, and then you can always go up to their office, and my recommendation is go to the back where the contractor trucks are unloading. Sometimes if you go up front, the office people aren't always aware of what they have in back. So I recommend going to the back, kind of where the contractor trucks pull in, and asking the contractors back there, if you can, be sure it's not illegal to go back there. Be sure you don't have to have a license or whatever. But that's how I got my BG12 and my True Alert and a bunch of other things. So I do highly recommend going up to fire alarm installers and if you see them, because they may have some stuff for you. But of course, always remember to be polite, be thankful for what you get, and if you get anything. And if you don't get anything, then that's going to have to be okay, and you're going to have to be able to accept that. And always be sure you're not trespassing on their property or intruding or distracting them from their work. And the last and final place where I get my alarms is online. If you guys would like to get some more alarms, I do recommend going online and getting some alarms. I find that I like Amazon more than eBay, but that's just a personal preference of mine. Amazon has some pretty good deals, particularly if you're a Prime member like me, because you get 2-day shipping. But what you can do is you can go on Amazon and search fire alarms in general, usually, and stuff comes up like this, and it's usually for a pretty low price, but you gotta scroll through the outrageously priced ones in order to find the little hidden gems there. So, for example, I got the speaker strobe for about $19, 2-day shipping, all the way from New Jersey. So that was a really great deal. And again, these alarms usually come new in box on Amazon, and they come from all across the country. This is from New Jersey, that's from Nevada, that's from Utah, that's from South Carolina. So they come from all over. But Amazon usually has some good stuff, and it's usually new in box. So if you guys are looking for some alarms, go check out Amazon. And then eBay, if you guys want to do eBay, just keep in mind that it may not be new in box, and it may be used, and it may be in a condition such as this Wheelock AS here that's used. It may be in a condition similar to this. But if anything, if you're going to do eBay, I can't pronounce that. I would highly recommend checking out Grant Bansimer's eBay account called The Community Store. I've heard really good things about him, and I've heard he's a really good seller. So if you guys want to get alarms, definitely check Grant's eBay account first, because he's an active member of the fire alarm community, and it's always good to support him and other members of the fire alarm community. And I apologize about the long video, but I think that will be it. Thank you for watching. Like the video, leave comments, and of course subscribe to the channel. Well, I think they're done. Should be crispy enough.